guys, I am Tiara and this is Taylor, and we are here to record our 3-month postpartum update. So we're just going to get started with this video. The last video that I posted, Taylor was taking antibiotics for thrush, and since then the thrush has gone away. She finished out her antibiotics and everything seems to be going well with that. We try to keep her tongue clean. We wipe her tongue down every day, about 2 to 3 times a day. So basically what we just do is take one of her washcloths and we wet it and just wrap it around our finger and try to wipe her tongues, her gums, and the inside of her cheeks. So yeah, that is going well and it's keeping the thrush away. I've also attempted to start using the coconut oil on my nipples, and that has worked as well. Initially when she stopped using her antibiotics, I noticed that she still had a little bit of white tint to her tongue, so we just had to wipe it out and it so happened to be gone. And when I finished out my antibiotics, because as I stated in the last video, I also had to be treated for thrush, and it went away with the first trial of antibiotics that I used. But I did have the little sharp pains in my breast for about a week or so after I finished the antibiotics. I just so happened to go to the doctor right after I finished my antibiotics. So my doctor was able to look at my breast and see if everything was okay with that. And she said it looked okay, but she has known for women to have to take the trial of antibiotics more than once. So if I needed to take it again, then just give her a call and she would call in that prescription for me. So breastfeeding. Last month I was dealing with an overactive letdown of milk. Basically what that is, the forceful ejection of milk from the breast during breastfeeding. So I felt like I got a handle over that this past month. But I caught myself going on a little diet, and it wasn't really a diet, it was more like me eating healthy. But guys, as soon as I did that, I noticed that my milk supply dropped tremendously to the point that my breasts were not filling up at all. There was still milk there, but it wasn't filling up as much as it had been before. So the reason that I noticed that is because Taylor would begin to get like frustrated when she was trying to eat, and of course I know when my breasts are filling up, they just weren't doing that. I also went back to work this past month, and the week that I tried the diet, I noticed that when I went back to work and I tried to pump, I was only pumping about 2 to 3 ounces of milk from each breast. So that was a big drop, because last month I was pumping about 8 ounces from both breasts. So what I ended up doing was getting mother's milk and the fenugreek, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll put a picture of it here, pill. So I got the fenugreek pill and I took the mother's milk, and I basically took the pill 3 times a day, and I drank the mother's milk tea 3 times a day as well. And that really helped a lot. Like as soon as I drank the mother's milk, I saw a change in my milk supply. I'm not still using that now. I noticed that as I started eating more protein, that got better for me. So I'm not having any issues with that. Since I have started pumping at work, everything has been going well with that. I pump about once a day. Sometimes I pump twice a day at work, and I am able to get like 2 bottles of, let's say, 6 ounces off of each breast while I'm at work, and that is enough to carry her on through the other day. I sometimes have a bottle left over, so when I leave for work I have about 5 bottles in the refrigerator. Going back to work, I did not have any issues with Taylor drinking from the bottle. We started giving her a bottle a day at about 1 week old, so she would drink from the bottle once a day, so she would get used to that nipple, and we never had any nipple confusion or anything, so I thank God for that. So she drinks about 3 to 4 bottles while I am away at work, and when I get home I just breastfeed her for the remainder of the night. And I work 9 to 5 if you guys are wondering. Transitioning back to work, it was hard for me to leave her because of course we've been together for the last 3 months, and look at this face, guys. Like, it's so hard for me to leave this face. But she's actually at home with my younger cousin, so I feel a lot more comfortable leaving her with my cousin opposed to having to drop her off at a daycare. I will not have that privilege for long because my cousin will be going back to school, and she will have to go to either a daycare or a private daycare, like a home-based daycare. So that will be at the end of August. And I'm not looking forward to that because I don't want my baby to go to daycare with a million other kids. But it's what we have to do because I have to work. As I stated before, Taylor is, I don't know what she's looking at. Oh, she's looking at the shadows. Yeah. Taylor is still spitting up constantly. She's gaining weight still, so I'm not too concerned about the spitting up. So yeah, she hasn't stopped spitting up still. She's still taking the medication 3 times a day. I actually called the doctor today to make sure I was giving it to her correctly, and they said that I am. So we're doing all that we can do to stop her from spitting up. With her weight, I'm kind of skeptical as to when I'm going to start giving her cereal and food. I know, like, I have a baby bullet, and it says you can start feeding them like sweet potatoes and other mashed up food at 4 months, but I don't know if I'm going to start at 4 months or 5 months. So I would like to know your advice on that as to when you all started giving your baby food. Her 4-month checkup is scheduled for July 27th, so I should be doing a video shortly after that. I don't know how much she weighs now, but I'm guessing about 18 pounds. That's probably a little extreme. Maybe between 16 and 18 pounds, I'm guessing. She still wears a size 0 to 3, and 3 to 6 months she can fit. Her shoes, she's still in newborn size shoes. I don't know if that's normal, but she is still wearing newborn size shoes. She can, if the shoe has Velcro, a 0 to 3 month size shoe will stay on her, but yeah, it has to be have Velcro on it in order for that size to stay on her foot. She had a light case of cradle cap, just about like at the top of her head in this section. My mother actually just put coconut oil on her head and was able to scrape it up with her comb, not like forcefully, but lightly. She just, you know, scraped up her scalp in like a circular motion, and it came right up and it's gone. And I've been doing that daily to keep it from coming back, and we haven't had any issues. So knock on wood, hopefully that stays away. She does not cry during bath time anymore. She actually enjoys it. We got her little bathtubs. I feel like she used to cry because she was cold, and now that we got the bathtub and everything down packed with bath time, I think that she's starting to enjoy that. Taylor likes putting her fist in her mouth now. I try to keep her hands out of her mouth because, one, I feel like that's like a hygiene issue. I feel like she can get germs in her mouth, and 2, I don't want her sucking on her fingers or thumb or anything for her teeth in the future. You know, don't want any issues with her teeth coming in crooked or anything because she sucked on her thumb. If it happens, it happens. I understand that, but not because she sucked on her thumb. She is very happy. She's a happy baby, especially in the morning. She talks. This morning I took a video of her trying to say hi back to me. If I can add it in this video, I will do that for you all. Taylor. Hi. 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 She's able to hold her bottle now. If I can insert a clip of her doing that in this video, I will do that as well. You got it? You got it? Yeah, that's a big girl. And she also likes holding a stuffed animal. She has like a stuffed animal lamb that she enjoys holding. Taylor. Taylor.
So I'm looking at Daddy. I'm looking at Daddy. I'm looking at Dave. I'm looking at Dave.
Yeah, so that's about it on baby Taylor. The rest will be about myself. So this is my chunky baby. All that slaughter. Say hi, Taylor. Say hi. Say hi. I've not lost any more weight since last month, I believe. I went down to 144, but I went back up after I realized that my milk supply was going down. I had to, you know, start eating more protein. And I'm fine with losing the weight at a constant pace instead of losing it all together, because I don't want to have to supplement with formula. That scared the crap out of me when my milk supply went down, and I thought that that would really affect her breastfeeding. So I'm glad that I got that fixed quick. I have started doing yoga, and I have tried some workouts. I was told to do the HIIT workouts. Well, I wasn't told that, but on Pinterest it said that is the best type of workouts to do for a breastfeeding mom. So I actually pinned a whole bunch of clips off of Pinterest so that I can start doing those workouts. I am still having pain, but mostly it's in the morning and throughout the night. I'm starting to think it's my mattress, actually. The pain is in my bladder, and it's very uncomfortable throughout the night. So I am going to look into getting another mattress, because I'm really starting to think that is that. Because it doesn't hurt me when I'm standing upright or throughout the day anymore. It's just really at night. So guys, that is pretty much it for this video. As I said, we have been doing pretty well this month. Haven't had many issues. So all is well. We're blessed, and I hope to see you all soon. I have a list of videos that I plan to do coming up, but with me going back to work last week, it's been kind of difficult for me to come home and prepare for the next day, cook and bathe her and everything, and sit down and record. So I'm trying, guys. I will try to get those videos out to you as soon as possible. Thank you for all of my new subscribers, and thank you for those who constantly comment sweet things. I really, really, really appreciate it, and love you guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Say bye-bye, Mama. Say bye-bye. I'm going to do a belly shot, guys. I always almost forget to do that, but I'm going to do a belly shot now. Guys, I really want to shred these pounds, but I have to do it in a healthy way. So stay tuned for my next video. Love you guys. Bye. I've also attempted to up like crazy, as you all can see. Taylor, what are you doing? You're not home. What are you doing? Say bye-bye.